models.
Yeah,
Is that
yeah,
correct?
atmosphere models. Yeah, basically, we call spokesmodels also trade show models. They do a lot of the shows in Vegas and San Francisco and things like that.
Explain that one a little bit more.
Yeah.
What a spokesmodel?
Spokesmodel is there to represent a product or a service. Like if you ever go to like a car show or something and you see women passing out brochures and flyers, those are spokesmodels. And a lot of times they will passively pass out materials advertising the product or service, or sometimes they will even talk about it with some level of expertise,
right,
and discuss whatever the service or product is. So those are basically trade show models. And a lot of our trade show models, because they are articulate and outgoing, will work also as wing girls as assignments come up. So,
and atmospheric models.
Atmosphere models are hired by nightclubs to make the ratio look better, to make the nightclub look more attractive, more women basically. And so what they'll do is they'll hire girls to hang out in the club and just improve the ratios. And most of the big clubs in the bigger cities do this on some level. And that's why when you walk into a club in a big city, you often see tons of beautiful women. Well, chances are some of them are on the payroll, are getting paid to be there basically.
No doubt.
Yeah.
What would you say, this is so interesting to me, I got to be honest with you. This is something. What would you say would be your influences as a businessman? Do you have a few influences you can name?
Well, yeah. Originally, because I'd been in the entertainment industry before and kind of in and out of it between my engineering gigs. I was a screenwriter. I was with a big 3 agency for 4 years and sold a couple scripts and stuff. And basically, I'd always been asked to manage people. Like girls were coming up to me all the time saying, hey, you should manage people. You really know your way around Hollywood and stuff. And I was always thinking in the back of my head, I want to manage bands. I want to be the next firm. Jeff Kwatnitz was my idol, and I kind of knew him through acquaintances and stuff like that. And I wanted to be, manage, bands and acts and stuff like that. And we just so happened to end up managing models instead because we saw a niche in the marketplace, basically. And so that's really kind of what the mold was. And then we did another very smart thing when we started this company. We aligned ourselves and signed a joint venture with Blaze Models, Stephanie Blaze's company, she is on the show The CW Remodeled. So we signed a deal with Blaze to cross-promote and to utilize their talent. So they use our girls, we use theirs. And that also gave us kind of a leg up because it was a very strong alliance. She's very well known in LA.
Right.
She's entrenched in that marketplace. And it just gave us more credibility right out of the gate. So people were more willing to give us a try and talk to us and stuff like that. So
no doubt.
Yeah.
What 3 tips would you give for up-and-coming entrepreneurs or business people? What 3 tips would you give them?
Well, I'd say the biggest thing is try and find something that hasn't been done before and what I would call has a high barrier to entry. In other words, something that unless you really knew
Can you say that again? A high
barrier to entry. In other words, I wouldn't go, this is just me personally,
Yeah.
I wouldn't go open, say, a bakery or a bagel shop because lots of people can do that and lots of people understand how that business model works. Instead, I would pick something unusual that I have specific expertise in. And I would take that and combine it with something that's never been done before and then go that route. Because the whole idea is you want to become an asset by virtue of the fact that not many people are doing what you're doing.
Of course.
For example, with Wing Girls, there's a couple of small little companies trying to do something, but basically what we did is we hit the market so hard, so quickly, we effectively just shut them down because we grabbed all the press, we got all the attention, we got all the production companies. So it was like a shock and awe kind of thing. We went in and just shook people up and just sort of stole everyone else's thunder. So that's what I would recommend to people that are trying to do something. Find something that's unique, something that you have specialized knowledge that you can bring to the table.
Specialized knowledge.
Specialized knowledge and pursue that and try to find a way to sell that's never been done before. That's what I would recommend.
That's a big number 1.
That's a big number 1.